Can you hear me? Can you hear me out there? Can you hear me? Yeah? Okay, that's good. As long as you can hear me good, that's amazing. The main thing here. Alright. Yeah, just setting up here. As you can see, I haven't done too much of decorating my room yet. Of anything like I see some people on here, they're pretty nice. You got good stuff going on here as far as setup and that. For me, I just got my guitar, basically. Backdrop, I got my map because I do some flight simulating. So, yeah. So nothing really fancy yet, but maybe in the winter months, once I get some going and finding some stuff here and there, I can probably scrape up some. Maybe better lighting, probably. You know, stuff like that. So without ado here, I'll jump in here. Got my big screen going here. Like I say, don't mind the mess. Probably a messy room, I don't know. Anyway, I got this good acoustic. I was talking to you guys last Sunday. And close the door here. Alright, yeah, I was talking to you guys last Sunday about this guitar I got. It was from the Philippines. Go forward here a bit. And I did get a mic stand, yeah, for my music sheet and whatnot. So that's a plus. That's something in progress here. So I do have that. And I got new strings, so I just got to get that going. I do have it. Yeah, so I did buy some new strings, and I just got to put them on. They're called, it's a nylon type of string for this type of guitar, I guess you need. So that's what I got put on. It's a Fender nylon classical type of strings. So it's for, 6 strings. And once I get them on and put them on sometime this week, I'll see how it sounds. But right now, I'll just deal with what I got right now. So I'm gonna go from there. Okay, I could take requests, like I say, but you gotta bear with it. Like some songs I don't know, so it's like I gotta put this a little bit bigger here. I can't see anything. Somebody's sending me something. Yeah, so like I do play a lot of, like I said, I do play a lot of Eagles stuff and CCR stuff and Creedence, Clearwater Revival, and some other genres, from the past, like that were popular one time. So I do have some songs, like I said, I was in a band one time, so I did scrape up my old book that I used before in the past. So I did do my own writing as well. I write songs, so I did do 1 or 2, whatever. And that's by Gary Allan here, stuff like that. Like some songs I didn't play for a long time, so it's just going to be interesting, in other words. And just a matter of getting back into it, because I left music a lot of years because I was doing a lot of role play stuff, and now I'm trying to get back into it, so I need to get back and find the chords for these songs. So yeah, so stuff like that. So So the first song I'm going to do tonight is called Wonderful Tonight. Of course, you know the artist. It's late in the evening. She wonders what clothes to wear. Puts on her makeup and brushes her long blonde hair. And then she asks me, do I look alright? And I said, yeah, you look wonderful tonight. Go to a party, everyone turns to see a beautiful lady is walking around with me. And then she asked me, do I feel alright? I say yes, I feel wonderful tonight. I feel wonderful because I see the love right in your eyes. And no wonder that I belong, that you just realize how much I love you. It's time to go home now. I've got a aching head, so I give her the car keys. She helps me to bed. Then I tell her as I turn off the light, I said, my darling, you were wonderful tonight. There you go. That's a nice tune by Eric Clapton. Nice little tune too. Okay, I just got some songs here from the past, back at the past. And here is the Beatles. One of the Beatles tune. Bet you how it goes go good. Oh yeah, tell you something, I think you'll understand when I say something. I wanna hold your hand. Oh, I think I'm a little out of shock or out of date on that one. But yeah, it's kind of like that's a good tone, but it's just not. I gotta get the chords for that one again. It's been a while since I played it. Yeah, it's been a while. A lot of these songs, like I said, I didn't play for a long time. Like I kind of skipped out on music for a while, so just slowly getting back to it, and I should be picking up soon. So just bear with me. Try doing this Fort Worth ever cross your mind? Oh, just gotta put some little bit of wind here. My it's pretty hot here, so get some wind going. There you go. That's better. Whew. All right, the next song is called "Have You Ever Seen the Rain?" It's been coming for some time. When it's over, they say it'll rain a sunny day. I know, shining down like water. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Sunny day. Yesterday and the day before, sun is cold and rain is hard. I know, been that way for all my time. Forever on the go, through the circle fast and slow. I know, you can't stop my wonder. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down sunny day. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Coming down sunny day. Alright, yeah, that's the oldie. Have you ever seen the rain? Oldie but a goodie, they say. Lots sheets, we call it sheets, song sheets. Yeah, a lot of songs I've been writing. When I was younger, I used to do a lot of writing songs and all that, and you know, trying to get things going. But of course, you can only do what you can, right? And the band, you need all the help you can. I don't know if you guys know the song's called Till I Gain Control. Let's see what song. Just like the sun over the mountain top, you know I'll always come again. You know I like to spend my mornings like the sunlight dancing on the sky. There is nothing I could hide from you. You see me better than I can. Out on the road, the light before me now. There are times when you might stand. I can't help it. Like the shadows on your skin. Okay, I'm trying to look for something here. You can tell my work never was a girl. You can call me lonely when I'm down. You can tell me the best is what a fool I've been. Laughing and joking, nothing having fun. You can tell my heart back into the bone. You can tell my feet to hit the ground floor. Or you can tell my lips, tell my fingertips, tell me won't you reaching out for me no more. Don't tell my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you'll understand. And if you break my heart, my achy breaky heart, you might blow up and kill this man. You can tell your mom I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your doctor broke my leg. Or tell your brother Cliff what fist you can my lip. You really don't like me anyway. You can tell Louise, tell anything you please. My supper is home, I'm okay, not okay, not okay. Or you can tell my little eyes to watch out for my mind. It might have hurt me all today. Don't take my heart, achy breaky heart, I just don't think you understand. And if you break my heart, my achy breaky heart, you might go out and kill me, man. Don't take my heart, my achy breaky heart, I just don't think you understand. And if you take my heart, my achy breaky heart, you might go over this man. That's the achy breaky heart, guys. Okay, I'm trying to get some songs here, but like I said, these songs here, they're here, but I need to do some practice on it, seems like, obviously. Since it is Sunday right now, we'll do a little bit of grace that taught my heart to feel, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did the grace appear the hour I first believed. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fear relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. That is amazing. Greece. Wow, got lots of songs I haven't played for a long time. I still gotta get going here and practice them. And yeah, like you can see, a lot of them are sheets that are kind of like old and been turned around so many times that I have to put in this booklet here, but they're all. Anyway, I'm gonna play this old song by Emmylou Harris, done by her, but I'll try to do it male version. As you can see, I am a man, I am a male. Anyway, it goes something like this. Those memories of you still haunt me. Every night when I lay down, I'll always love you, my little darling, till the day we meet again. And being you, my body trembles. I awake, I call your name. You're not there, and I'm so lonesome without your love. I go insane. I close my eyes, and you're there with me. Your kiss I feel, your face I see. so many lovers' games I'd love to play with you. On one hand, there's no reason why it's wrong. On the other hand, there's a golden band to remind you of someone who would not understand. On one hand, I can stay and be with your loving man, but only reason I must go is on the other hand. In your arms I feel the passion I thought it died. When I look into your eyes, I found myself. And I first kissed your lips, I felt so alive. I got to hand it to you, girl, there's something else. On the other hand, there's a golden band to remind you of someone who wouldn't understand. On one hand, I can stay and be your loving man, but only reason I must go is on the other hand. I was alright for a while. For a while I could smile. When I saw you last night, you held my hand so tight. And when you stop, you say good. You wish me well, you couldn't tell that I did cry over you, cry over you, oh yeah. Won't you come, left me standing all alone, alone and crying. I thought that I was over you, but it's true, so true. I thought I won that I did before, but darling, what can I do? For you don't love me. I'll always be alright for a while. For a while I could smile for a while. Then I saw you last night, you held my hand so tight. And when you stop, you say hello. You wish me well, you couldn't tell that I did crying over you. That's oldie but goodie. This one's good too. It's You Make Me Feel Like a Man. That's a good song too. That's been a while since I played that one, but I'll try it. Well, it's so well. See how it goes here? Well, it's so good to see your face again. It's so good to hold your hand. It's so good to kiss your lips again. You make me feel like a man. Our love is deeper than an ocean. Our love is higher than the skies. Our love, it fills me with emotion. I see the love forever in your eyes. Well, it's so good to see you smile again. It's so good to taste your tears. And it's so good to call you mine again. 'Cause we've grown stronger through the years. Our love is deeper than flowers. Our love is stronger than the wind. And as I love you through the hours, my love will always sing this song. It's so good to see your face again. It's so good to hold your hand. And it's so good to kiss your lips again. You make me feel. You make me feel. You make me feel like a man. All right, so make me feel like a man, huh? Anyway, this one here is it's a good tune. Cause it's easy to love, they're harder to hold. They'd rather give you a song than diamonds of gold. Love's plain belt buckles and old faded blue jeans. Each night begins a new day. If you don't understand it, don't just dying, you probably just will hide away. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Cowboys like Smokey, your cool Them don't know him, won't like him, but them that do sometimes won't know how to deal with him. He ain't wrong, he's just different, but I won't let him do things that make things that is right. Mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mama, don't let your babies grow up to be cowboys. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be cowboy. Don't let them pick guitars and drive them old trucks. Let them be doctors and lawyers and such. Mama, don't let your baby grow up to be cowboy. 'Cause they'll never stay home and they're always alone, even with someone they love. Oh yeah. Yeah, this one's good oldie, if I can get the words to it, but I'm pretty sure I can pick it up, try to anyway. Well, I spend a lot of time looking for you. Single bars and good old lovers, never true. Playing in fool's games, and that really weird. Telling those sweet lies and losing again. For traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'm blessed the day I discover another heart, looking for love, and I was alone, no love inside. Did everything I could get me through the night. Don't know when and where it might start, still where it might end. I turn to you, strangers, just like a friend. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love. Looking for traces is what I'm dreaming of. Hoping to find a friend and a lover. That's the day I discovered you. Looking for love, yeah, you. Looking for love. Old song that one, eh? Lots of good tunes, but like I said, I gotta practice them. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many of the boys. And God, I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor, so my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. The only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase in the trunk. The only time he'll be satisfied is when he's all drunk. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your life through sin, misery, of the house of the rising sun. Well, I got my foot on the platform, the other foot on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that bowling chain. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. And it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. And God, I know I'm one. Alright, good old House of the Rising Sun. Okay guys, I'm going to just take a quick little intermission here, break. So, how's everybody? There's a comment down there, just throw something out there, requests, whatever. Not try, but like I say, I don't guarantee. No guarantees as I let people off read. Anyway, I was gonna play some songs that I did do myself. I wrote some songs, not a lot, but I wrote a couple or so. If I can find it. So, like I say, I'll come back with some tunes once I start practicing. Okay, I wrote this one here back in the day, so got the paper to it. Okay, I still know the words. It's just that sometimes you need your paper just to get back into the swing of it and how it was back then when I played it. And it's on YouTube as well. This song is called People Have Found Your Life. You'll see it on YouTube. Do, 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 do. People have found your life, are trying to get ahead. The mind nearby, getting rich. The poor souls have found your life, must live with their problem from the mind contaminants they call uranium. The yellow cake for the aristocrat, the Athabascan people, they get none. The people have found your life, trying to get ahead. The minds nearby, getting rich. Trying to get ahead, the mind nearby, getting rich. People upon your left must live with the problem of the mind's contaminants they call uranium. At the Baskin people are strong and free. We live on the land of Mother Nature's gifts at hand. The people of Fond du Lac try to get ahead. The minds nearby, getting rich. The poor soul of Fond du Lac must live with their problems of the mind's contaminants they call uranium. Yeah, the mind's contaminant called uranium. There you go. That's an oldie but a goodie. Back in the day, I think 90s something. And after that, I did another one. Let's see. This was way back, like I think I was in my teens, I guess. Yes, somewhere around my teens, 14, 15, somewhere around 16. So it was sort of like going through what, you know how it is when you're a young guy, going through transitions and all that. From being a kid, now you're kind of like, okay, now I'm a man, turning into a man probably. Yeah, something like that. Same was, it's called Walking Along anyway. I gotta get the chord here. How do we go again? trail. Yesterday I was walking along the trail. Suddenly I met a girl. Her eyes were like stars, twinkling in my eyes, and making all those lies, saying how she loved me. Yeah, I was walking along the trail. The night was dark, skies were gray, couldn't even see my way. Night was dark, the sky was gray, couldn't even see my way. Today I'm walking along this trail. This girl, she's walking with me. Hands in hands forever. The night was dark, skies were bright, I could not see the light. Yeah, I'm walking along this trail. Yeah, I'm walking along the trail. Okay, that's Walking Along, written by me. Anyway, that was years ago, that one. So I do have a lot of these single page sheets here. Like I say, I just gotta get going and yeah, get that pretty much on the way. So I think it's going into the hour here, so what I'm going to do is I'll quit here. So thanks for coming on to Sunday stream here with me, and starting off with this guitar. I'll get this fixed pretty soon here with that string put on and all that, and see what happens next Sunday. And as songs are coming here, I'll try to learn some old tunes that I did before. Like I say, I was in a band, and all these songs, that's where they all come from. It's just that back then you had, of course, guitar, bass, and drums and everything. So it was more togetherness. And here's my guitar, all the way from the Philippines. Probably saw in one of my blogs. It's Dene Vlogger, so that's what it's called.